Hi.
Hello.
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 Hi, Griffin. See you back.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm back in now. Hello again.
Shalom.
Hey.
Hi. Will's taking his time.
Who is? Will? Oh, yeah. I think he's watching Netflix, and he's like, dude, I was like, I'm on season finale of the show. I'm like, Will, it's a good show. I know. You got to put it down.
What's he watching?
The Order.
Yeah. Huh?
He's like, I started it last night, or he started it yesterday. He goes, I'm on the season finale. I'm like, dude, those episodes are like hour long. I'm like, how long have you been watching this? I'm like, dude, whoa, someone's not feeling good.
Just went through 36 episodes straight.
Yeah, I'm like, jeepers. I'm watching Cobra Kai right now, and it's so good.
Really?
Yes. I'm like, man, maybe I should do karate. Beat Will.
What season are you on?
Beat.
Season 1, Missy. I just started it last night.
Geez.
The cliffhangers are real, let me tell you. Every single episode. I was watching it last night. I'm like, yeah, I'll just watch 1. I watched 4. I go, God dang it, it's 11:30. I go, this sucks.
I don't
It was
really
worth it, though.
Where's Will?
I might have to call him and let him know that he's been a bad Asian.
Yeah, where is Will? Hold on a sec.
While you text him, I'm just going to show you guys as well. Can you present? Where'd Bella just go?
Fellow love.
Oh, I guess it's Ditch Day. Let's go.
Hey, you know, I did hear something that people wanted today to be Ditch Day, and I'm like, I mean, I'm all for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
Woo.
Will.
Will, woo! Yeah, Will, woo!
I was just about to call you too.
Will, I was just about to text Mrs. Piscini, but like, Will's not doing his work. Good thing I didn't, though.
Nate, you're missing out.
Missing
just so
out.
you guys know,
Oh, yeah.
I showed this to stats already, but
Woo, Griffin, join the Rocket League team, because I don't want to play, but I'll
make a
go.
Rocket League trading team, we win everything. Regular Rocket League, I'm terrible at it.
Make a Valorant team.
you can. Okay, so like if you go to events,
Hey, we don't have enough people for Valorant, okay?
compete. How many play Valorant?
Let's see. We have so far in this school 3 that we know.
Exactly.
Aren't
No,
esports
4.
teams-
Make it 4.
Wait,
Is
who's
it
the fourth? Me?
You guys San Antonio?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So there's
That's if I do
you.
play.
You will
Who are the
play.
4?
That's the thing.
Graydon,
Oh,
Graydon
gosh. I mean,
Cortez
four.
probably plays it. He's probably really good. He just, I don't know.
There's
He's just
Jake
good
Moore,
at the game.
Antonio.
Integration
you,
by
me.
parts.
Yes. I just want to show you guys that the winter and spring term for which is coming up. It hasn't really started yet. Registration hasn't started. You can play Rocket League, 3 versus 3. There's like a scrim finder and these extra credit things. So if you go to events, you see this calendar, and you'll see that there's a Farmcraft competition.
We love Farmcraft.
Oh yeah.
There is Smash Brothers extra credits. These are like 1-day tournaments. There's Valorant. So there's stuff you could play. Oh, this was the Yeah, this was the thing where you make machines in Minecraft and they compete.
This one's the perfect gift for the friend who's been getting a little too comfortable during quarantine. Maybe your son. What's going on?
What are you doing, Nate? Oh, don't watch it yet.
Oh, sorry.
So, if you're interested in any of that, I'm going to try to get some games going for us. I was trying to get math team and esports meeting, this week, but I guess not. So, how are you guys doing?
Like I said, last class, it's rough. We're in the feels.
I've asked that to all my classes. No thumbs.
No phones. What?
You guys always do this?
Yeah.
Instead of answering me verbally, you're always just like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no thumbs for this.
Hey, like I said, I have my school laptop to my left, my regular laptop in the middle. So I'm looking at my regular laptop. I'll look over and be like, "Oh, hey guys, what?" Well, I have the Google Classroom up. It's weird because
I don't mean right now.
oh, well, I tried joining the Google Mr. Olson's class through my own laptop, and it wouldn't work. My camera wouldn't work. I go, huh. So I sprinted upstairs, grabbed my computer laptop, and I just turned that on so he could see me. So I
For
probably
testing,
gotta.
They got a new software on the Chromebook, so you might need to log out and log back in or restart it.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't want to use it.
Me either.
Me neither.
I'll refuse until I have to.
Hey man, those games of 2048 get intense, and I don't want them knowing my
Oh.
scores. I don't want them knowing I'm cheating.
Okay, I was going to go over something with you, and then I was just going to let you watch that video where he kind of goes through it, so you can take your time with it. And then there's a practice worksheet. So if we go quickly, I don't have to hold you the whole time, but because that'll be part of it too. But rather than just show the video through streaming, he does a pretty good job at explaining it. So I thought I'd just give you the video.
Smart man. So we watch that on our own, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you could stay on and ask me questions if you needed
Nah.
to. But
Wow.
I'm joking.
you could ask me next class.
There we go. So is this homework or no?
Yep.
What?
Practice.
We don't
We gotta
do
do all these, all 10?
Why not?
First time we had homework in calc.
Oh
Yeah,
my! We don't get
I
homework in
I
calculus.
actually know how to do homework for this class.
Homework is illegal in calculus. Let's just
I
put it
don't know how
down.
to do
Let's
the
just
first
set up.
part.
You're
Let's just
switching
set
the
up that
rules up
rule.
on us
It's
all of a
illegal.
sudden.
It's a rule. It's a rule.
It's a rule. It's illegal.
Oh my gosh! I can't. I'm looking at this. It's game over. We're done.
So let me. Oh yeah. Also on math team, look at how the competitions work on the classroom. We need to
Don't
just,
do it right now.
yeah, we just need to figure out what events you want to play.
Oh, that's a wrong math team.
You'll see that they have we have a week to do the test. So anytime during the week, you guys can take the tests, and I just send them.
We can cheat.
Yeah.
Am I dumb or am I
Right?
dumb? Because I don't think I'm in the math team.
Nate,
I'm in
You
one
know-
of them. I thought it was the same one, but it's
you
definitely
also
not.
never respond when I post.
No, you
on-
never. Right, we
Cool.
we all got in it in class, and you never did.
Don't
Good
remember
luck.
that.
Yeah,
might not
Nate,
have
you
been
are
there.
not. You are
Yeah.
not in this one.
I feel like rather than him not being there, he was just ignoring it when you put it.
No, I definitely would not have ignored it.
This one?
2N.
Yeah, he's not down.
Wait, no,
Wait,
go.
you-
I was adding myself.
Go back to the code.
Go back. Write it down.
Back to the code.
No.
You want to do the code?
Yeah. Had a quarter of the code in already. Oh.
Saw.
See, look at how easy that was. Join.
Yeah, otherwise you'd have to check your email. Oh no, actually, in the classroom, you'd
Okay,
see the
well,
class.
let me leave the one that I thought that was the real one.
Just store that one because there's still tests on that, and you can archive the class.
Nah, I'm just leaving.
How many are we be able to do? Like 3 today, or
You gotta check the thing. I don't. It's so different this year. So here's all the practice tests. If you guys can want to practice, that'd be helpful.
Will we
Holy
gonna do the
crap.
junior senior thing again?
I don't know, Marvel.
Wait, do what?
That one is hard.
Yeah, that one was
The
pretty rough.
2-person. You're talking about the 2-person one?
Yeah.
I think that's the 2% calculator one, or something like that. But it was terrible.
Okay, we can have as many people we want in each of the written events. Top 6 scores will be recorded, and the top 4 will count towards the team score.
Can I do the algebra 1 test?
I can't
Wait.
do algebra 1 too.
Yeah.
Actually, can I do the
honestly.
geometry one? 'Cause-
Guys, don't pretend that you know algebra. You'll flunk for us.
Yeah, no, we never took algebra, so how are we expected to be
No
good
one.
at it?
Pretty sure we'd do better at a pre-calc
You
test than an
can be in a maximum of 3 events. There's
Oh.
one written contest for each of the 3 categories, the subjects. There's a 1 8-person event, so it could be fresh, soft, or junior, senior, 8-person, in the calculator team. So that's the maximum you could do. You could do a subject, an 8-person, and a calculator.
Who's gonna carry the calculator team this year?
I grade your papers. Yeah, wasn't it Dean?
Will's calculator.
Yeah, well,
He's just
it
gonna
was
be Will's
me and
calculator.
then-
and
Yeah.
everything.
I don't know.
Just
We
use
like always
Will's
had someone carry, but yeah, Will can carry.
Will, you're gonna have to carry us.
It was like Shay and then Will.
I can have Dean teach me the ways.
I'll
might
try
be
my best.
I don't think we'll be able to learn in time.
It's in March. So yeah, we got
I
some
don't
time.
think you'll be able
Just
to
have Dean compete with us. Just say he's a super senior.
learn. He's been studying
No, no.
Junior.
life.
When we're doing it, call him and then yeah.
Give him the problems to do.
I mean, like we can cheat this year.
We
Cheat.
definitely-
Well, we don't cheat.
We can
We're
absolutely.
just using our resources.
We just
right
win,
now.
Will. I mean, if you
yeah.
ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So I say we do.
So it's March 16th through March 18th.
No
Be
state
18
this
by
year.
then.
What's that?
No state this year.
I don't believe so.
You know. Right. Rest in peace, Mass State.
We probably would
Rest
have
in
won.
peace, Kairos.
Yeah, we would have gone.
Okay. Anyway, are you in?
Oh, I'm in the math team.
Okay.
I'm so sad though that Kairos got canceled.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Like,
Um,
I don't know why it couldn't just get like postponed.
Right.
Yeah. I talked to Mr. Summer. He said it's like done. I was like, all right.
Yeah, I think it's
What?
weird.
Jen
Like,
said they might do it for you guys as seniors.
What do you mean if we're seniors?
Super seniors will.
We'll
Well,
be
I mean,
gone
for
though.
for the junior class.
Yeah, I had him last class. He said we're just having it in like December of next year,
Sure.
and
That'd be-
then
I'd
they'll
come back
choose
to
the
do it
leaders
all.
over
Like, I
break,
would.
and then
Yeah,
we'll
it'll
be
be
leaders
the-
for the juniors in March.
They'll have to do the double Kairos thing that we did last year.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good
I'd
luck
come
with that.
back for the talk. Like I would do it.
I bet they would let you. You know.
You know, since they canceled the Kairos, my talk is not going anywhere now.
You could be officially an adult leader.
Well, like no response. All right. So you remember this, right?
Are we doing it?
Yeah.
Viate. I don't know what it stands for, to be honest. I haven't never gotten to write it all down.
The families of functions, right? What do you think L stands for?
What?
These are the families of functions.
I know, but like I think the T is trigonometric.
Yeah.
And then A is algebraic or something.
Yeah.
Else is a limitation. I don't know.
That's I get.
Logarithmic.
Ah,
Again.
The E.
eat.
Exponential. And then inverse trig. And they just use this as a little thing to help you remember what's a good way to pick how you're going to do it. All right, so what kind of functions do we have here?
Exponential.
And that's not exponential.
Great.
Exponential is when you have something to the x. And the variable is an exponent. This is an algebraic and
Yeah,
trigonometric, yeah. Good. So I guess we're going to start with the algebraic, right?
Yeah.
And so you would pick your u, right? As x squared.
Right.
And you pick your dv as sine of 3x dx. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, like barely.
No, I get this.
All right, then,
U 2x.
yeah, so du is 2x dx.
Yeah. And your V is the other one, right?
Yeah, you got to do v. Do you remember how to, the derivative of what would give us sine of 3x?
Negative cosine
Yeah,
3x.
Negative cosine of 3x. But if we took the derivative of that, we would get the chain rule. So we'd have to take the derivative of 3x and multiply by that.
So 3.
Yeah. I mean, if we were going in that direction, if we were going from here and taking the derivative, it would give us an extra 3. So to block that from, since we don't have that, we need a 1/3.
Sheesh.
I mean, we could do that separately as u substitution. You could make u 3x. So you'd have sine of u du. And then you could do it that way. It might be clearer that way. Are you okay with this though? You follow well enough? Or do we want to do that? Hello?
I say we just toss in the towel.
He's already given up.
Call it the day. Yep.
You know, we could watch Netflix as a class.
We should.
True.
No.
Actually, no, we could watch a movie, Disney Plus.
Yeah.
What movie?
Or I have not seen the new Wonder Woman 1984, so I mean,
Good.
it's good.
It's all right.
That's what I thought.
I mean,
The first one was better.
right
Overrated.
as no,
I mean, it's
but
it's
you
more-
know the same.
That's for sure.
You know
The
that's
formula that
how
we're
the
using
whole
is
goes.
These for second class citizen.
u dv equals u times v minus integral of v du. That's the formula. So we rewrite the integral that we have, which is too hard to do, as hopefully an easier integral. So we're going to have the u times the v, so x squared times the negative 1/3 cosine 3x. I'll write that here. This is the same as that. And then we have to do this term, the minus integral of v du. I'll do that in a different color. Minus v du. So it looks like 2/3 integral of x cosine 3x dx.
We just have -1.
Not yet.
Cool.
Sorry. No, now we need to do that integral, and that's a lot like the first one, except it's not an x squared, it's got an x. So we can't do it quite yet until we get to just the u substitution problem. So we got to do this process again. So I'm going to pick u as x. Then you know du is dx. And your dv will be cosine. Well, I guess I should put a number somewhere, like the times negative 2/3. Will be the cosine part. And so what would v be this time?
Negative sign. Maybe, or maybe not.
Regular sign.
Regular sign.
Yeah.
Or like 1/3 sign.
Yep. Good.
3x.
Good.
Popped off.
And then that term becomes it's u times v. So what's that? Negative 2/9 of x sine 3x. And now we will subtract the v times du. It's already a minus, so that's going to turn into adding. And that'll be 2/9 integral of sine 3x dx. So you've got this term, and this integral. And then you can do that integral. So that would be, you'd get your, negative cosine again with the 1/3. So 2/27. Something like that. So the point is that this can get very long, and there's lots of parts to remember. So they're not always the easiest to do. All right. So just save that example. And then I can just leave you with the video unless you want to stay on while you watch it. But the video, do you have all this?
Yeah. I don't think we'll be able to do that on our own.
Well, you'll see.
Let's see.
The method makes it significantly easier. So there's less to kind of remember. And I'll just show you a brief clip of it. But I'll let you sort of have that to spend as much time as you want trying to go over the practice problems. You'll still choose the U in the same way. But this is that guy we liked.
Writing's not that easy.
Like so many guys, I couldn't guess which one it is.
It's grammatically.
I'm pretty sure that's the easiest way to do international parts. So check this out.
All right, so what he ends up doing, he just makes two columns. a derivatives column and an integrals column. And he just takes derivatives until he gets to 0. And then he does integrals until he reaches a stopping condition. And the sign alternates every time. So you got to multiply by a different sign depending on which row you're on.
Stop. Once again, roll, stop. And this is how we are going to read answer from I take this first part.
So remember we had U and DV, and then we made DU and DV. And then we kind of had to do the process again, and then again. But when you do it in a table like this, it's a lot more, there's a lot less chance for error. So he's just going diagonally. You multiply by that sign, and then you multiply these things, and that's a term. So you have negative 1/3 x squared cosine x 3x. Then you get the next diagonal, which has 2 negatives now. So it becomes a positive term, and you get the 2/9 x sine 3x. And then you do the last one, where you get a positive 2/27 cosine 3x. So it's a lot neater, right, than what we just did. It's a lot easier not to make a mistake. So, I mean, you can watch his video. I'll add his video to the calculus list. But I usually just did them the long way before I realized that this method even existed. So you should be able to practice those, and it has answers on them. So you can see if you're doing them right. These ones, they tell you what should be U and what should be DV. And these ones, they don't. So you can use the ate. And then you can practice. I mean, what time is it? Do you want to do one? Or do you just want to have time with the video? And
I think it's time to throw in the towel.
Nate, stop.
Stop the cap.
We could do one, right?
you want to? I'm fine with that. We have half an hour.
I thought sea shanties were supposed to numb the pain, but they're not.
Sea shanties?
Yeah.
Oh, these are the answers. Let's do, why not this one?
Oh, we're going to do them out of order?
Go on, Nate.
Do you want to start with number one?
We don't have to.
It's very similar. This one just has higher powers, and I just wanted one that I thought looked like it'd have multiple columns.
Okay. Can
you see it?
Yeah.
What are you playing, Nate?
Sea shanties.
Maybe stop.
Thank you. All right, so just set up a D column, an I column, and you're going to alternate signs. So what should we pick as our U?
It'd be the x squared, right?
Yeah, for algebraic, yeah. That comes before the exponential. And you can just think, taking derivative, this will eventually get to a constant, and then we'll eventually take the derivative of that, and that'll become 0. So what's the derivative of that?
2x.
Good. And then we can keep going.
So then 2 and 0.
Oh yeah, we got 2 and 0. Good. Not too bad, right?
Yeah, that part's fine.
All right, so e to the 5x. I'm not going to write the dx. Now we have to think, what would I take the derivative of in order to get e to the 5x?
E to the 5x.
Almost. If we did that, we would get, if we took the derivative of e to the 5x, we would get 5 e to the 5x,
Okay.
right? Because you'd have to do the chain rule.
So then 1 over 5x.
Yeah, 1 over 5, well, e to the
Right.
e to the 5x, sorry. That way, when we take the derivative, a 5 comes down and they cancel and it becomes what we had before. All right, integrate that. Same basic thing, same basic function, but
2 over 5.
no.
1 over 10.
Getting warmer.
1 over 25.
There you go. Yeah. So you get 1 over 25, e to the 5x again.
Mhm.
And then do we have
1 over
to one more? Yeah.
So 1 over 125 e to the 5x.
Yeah. And so the method was just, multiply your diagonals. I'll do a different color. Ah. And then 0 will kill anything it multiplies, so we're done.
Right.
So that's all you gotta write. You'll have the term, multiply those ones, the red ones, and you'll get x 1/5 x squared e to the 5x. Then you have the minus sign on the next product. So minus, 2 25ths x e to the 5x. And then do you want to do the last term?
Yeah, so then it'd be 2 over 125x e to the 5x.
Yeah. 125 e to the 5x. Yeah.
That's not too bad.
No, this method makes life much easier
Right.
when you have to do these integrals. So this is just a method of integration. If you get an integral that's so bad that, but it's like the product of two things, you can use this method. This is one of the methods. And we're not covering every method in this class. We're mainly covering the few that I've gone over so far. So these are probably about as bad as the methods will get. But we'll have applications of integrals of like what you can calculate with an integral. Usually like area and volume. Is this okay?
Yeah, this seems pretty easy.
Good. You'll just need practice with the integration, like your basic integrals. But you do have that integration sheet that shows you the form of what the answer looks like when you take an integral. And just to show you some of the applications before we go, we're not going to start it right now. Where did I put it? Oh, yeah. Just put it there, I guess. We're going to calculate area first. I think we tried some of that already. And then we're going to do 3D shapes. And some of the ones I kind of like just because they look neat are, they're called solids of revolution. So this is a kind of a solid. You take a function and you imagine it wrapped around the x-axis. So it makes kind of like a horn or a sideways, kind of like a parabolic. It is parabolic, kind of like a flashlight, like the reflector on a flashlight. Do you see the shape okay? And then integration, like if I turn this down, you can kind of see if I do smaller rectangles and then I revolve them, I get like circular discs. And we know the formula for cylinders. So if you just calculate the cylinders, kind of like a Riemann sum, those rectangular methods, but now they're circles. So the function gives you the radius, and it's just the surface area, 2 pi r, times the little height, and you could approximate the volume of the solid of revolution. And all you have to do is make really small disks, and very many of them, and in the infinite limit, your approximation becomes an exact answer. So I kind of like these shapes. They're kind of fun. Well, they're fun to look at, I think. That's one thing you can do with integrals. You can calculate complicated volumes and areas on a surface by collecting small little pieces and kind of adding them all up. And then you take it to an infinite limit conceptually. But really, you're just taking an integral. And it's just a nice thing that you can do, calculating things with integrals. So that's what we're eventually going to get to. That's one of the applications. But right now, we're just on the methods. Like, how do you actually carry out an integral? Is that good? You guys look out of it. I'm up.
I can't even see anyone because my screen is frozen. Okay, never mind. Now I can.
Oh, I was presenting. All right. Well, you guys stay sane, okay?
You as well.
I'll try. I'm not liking this either.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll go quick. So yeah, I would say practice those problems. We want to get to another test. So we did do substitution test. We'll get to a, it's really cold in this building, by the way. That's why I got a jacket. I got my space heater going. So we'll probably do kind of shorter tests. That way it's not too hard to study for them. So we did use substitution. Oh, I got to grade those. And I'll have those graded by next time. And then we'll do this integration by parts. I do encourage you to use the DI method. They won't all be multi-step, but there'll be one or two. And then we'll, I guess, move on to applications. There were things we missed in derivatives, but we'll see how fast we move at this time and just play it by ear.
That's good.
All right. Well, you guys have a good day.
You too.
In a couple days. Bye.
Bye.